Welcome back, Motorheads, to WTF Car Finds on Facebook Marketplace. Up first, got a little 1991 Ford Festiva for $7,500. Oh dear God, this is what happens when the village idiot hits the lottery, folks. When they have an abundance of money and no common sense, they go find a Ford Festiva and they build this monstrosity right here. Why would you spend so much time and energy and, bigger thing, money on a Ford Festiva? Why? Next, got a little 2001 Dodge Caravan for $4,000. What in the crazy Whitaker family is going on here? What was going on in your inbred mind when you thought it was a good idea to mate a damn little cargo trailer with a damn Dodge Caravan? Cletus, please leave your sister alone. We don't need any more of this shit happening. Up next, got a little 1961 Chevrolet Corvair Gasser for $4,000. A Corvair Gasser. I will have to say this is a first for me. I'm not saying it was a bad idea. I just got questions of why you thought it was a good idea to turn a four-door Corvair into a Gasser. I don't quite understand. Granted, I guess they would be pretty damn light. They'd probably run pretty good, but could you have trimmed the engine bay down just a little bit better? Next, we got this little 2000 GMC cargo van for $1,500. Some people should just not be allowed to own a Sawzall. They really just should not be allowed to go buy a saw blade, anything sharp, because they do stuff like this. This was just a waste because you can't use it for anything. It's not really going to haul anything. It's definitely not going to haul a car. You might be able to haul a side-by-side, four-wheeler, something like that, but it would have been better as a whole van. Next, got a little 1970 Volkswagen for $32,000. Yeah, $32,000, folks. Let that sink in. $32,000. Now, this does have a blown big block Chevy. Now, I think this thing could be fun. I'm not saying this thing is a complete waste of time, waste of space, but I think $32,000 is reaching way for the stars. There's no way in hell this thing's worth $32,000. And if you want to give the guy $32,000 for it, you go right on ahead. Me, I'm going to save my money. I'm not giving nobody $32,000 for a rail buggy. It's not happening. So don't come for me in the comments. Oh, it's well worth that. Because it ain't worth nowhere near that for me. Next, we got a little 1950 Dodge Rat Rod for $5,800. Seller says this one here's a true rat rod with a cool history. I believe the seller should have probably elaborated on what kind of cool history instead of me making up my own mind what kind of history this thing had. Other than being in the damn junkyard, pulled out, pieced together with every POS that they could find, all pieced together to make one of the most hideous rat rods I've ever seen. Next, got a little 1972 Volkswagen Bug for $10,000. I've said it once, I'll say it again. We need to find a place, a sanctuary for these Volkswagen Bugs. We need to keep it out of the hands of people like this. I'm not a big Volkswagen guy. I know there's a lot of people who are. But man, what do you guys really think of what these guys are doing to these poor Volkswagens? Up next, got a little 1978 Volkswagen Bus for $15,900. Well, I know this is the WTF videos, and usually it's what the F is going on here. That still can be kind of said for this right here, being a crew cab, because that's one of a kind. And that being a right-hand drive, even that being said, I think this one here might be a fun one to have around for a while. I might be off the mark on the price here, but I think that seems to be a little steep on this one here, honestly, for a Volkswagen bus. But then again, I'm not a Volkswagen guy. Let's hear from you Volkswagen experts. Is it too high or is it right on point? I definitely see this thing being a fun little toy for a while. How about you guys? Next, got a little 65 Jeep Wrangler for $11,500. What in the Mad Max Beyond the Thunderdome do we got going on here with this little Jeep? I didn't really want to like this Jeep, but I kind of do. I don't know what it is about it that kind of, it's definitely a what the TF, but it's still kind of cool in its own way. What do you guys think of this little Jeep right here? Definitely has that apocalyptic little vibe as well. I still don't see that price on it though. Next, a little 72 Volkswagen Beetle for $4,000. Like I said, we need to start some sort of little sanctuary for these little Volkswagen Bugs and keep them out of the hands of these guys. Because look at this one here. There's another one that's cut up. And it really makes no sense of why they cut it up. It really doesn't look good what they've done. There's nothing about this that says cool custom. To me, it just looks like I cut things up and you know what? I want a bunch of money for it now. Next, little 88 Jeep Wrangler for $13,400. What in the crazy meth head or hillbilly Olympics that we got going on here with this little Wrangler? Do you really think that this Wrangler looked good when you got done with this? I mean, I know it's supposed to be a rat rod, but everything about this just screams, I suck. I didn't know what I was doing. I should have never tried it, but I did it anyway. Up next, got a little 1972 MG that was $20,000. This one here is definitely a WTF, but not in a bad way. This is a WTF of what were you thinking when you decided to cram that big engine down here, tub it out. I know me, I'd be grinning ear to ear as I'm driving this thing down the road, having all kinds of fun in it. What do you guys think of this little MG? You guys think the builder went over the top on this one right here, or he didn't go far enough? Leave it in the comments. Next, got a little 1955 Ford for $52,500. Cousin Eddie must have came in with some money and decided to build himself an all-purpose vehicle, because that's it right here. This thing is pretty damn cool, though. I absolutely love this. I think this is very cool, well done, and I'd love to have it. I just can't see that kind of price on it. Well, one, we're in a recession here. I can't afford to spend that kind of money. What do you guys think of this little hauler here? I think this thing here would be a blast to own. Definitely a big conversation piece everywhere you go. Next, go on 1951 Ford cab over for $95,000. This is a WTF award winner of the day. This thing is badass. I don't care who you are. If you don't like this, there's something wrong with you. Run to the doctor, have your head examined. This damn thing is pretty damn cool. I think the price is crazy, outrageous, but, you know, it's still a pretty damn cool vehicle. What do you guys think of this one here? Leave it in the comments. Well, guys, that's all I got for you today. If you liked today's video, smash that like button, consider subscribing, and I'll see you in the next one.